This video is not intended for viewers under the age of 13. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey everyone, thanks for joining me. This is Memo 224. Today we're taking a look at the Generation Toy GT-10W Gorilla. It's their white version. It is a repaint of the black version they put out a few years ago, the GT-10, but he is done very, very well. So I hope you join me and we'll see what he has in store for us. Stay tuned. First thing we'll start off with is accessories. He comes with an absolutely huge fold out style instruction manual. It's actually too big for me to display here, but it does go over step by step the pictures. It does a fairly good job of walking you through the transformation and showing how the accessories go on. It also, the back of it is a poster which does share the box art, so it is the same image. But one thing that's interesting, up here in the top left corner, that was a surprise to see, a welcome one. I do love Star Trek, so it was really cool that they made that addition. You also get a second face mask. It's done in the G1 Optimus Prime style. Fits on good enough, and I will show that during the bot mode in order to see how it goes on. It's very simple. And you get two of these swords. They're cast in the same plastic as Gorilla himself, the white pearl. Very well detailed. I do like the white and then the blue plastic accents. And there's two of them. It's a typical peg and port method that you see on most Masterpiece. And they're very well detailed. Love the nice chrome detail there. Good, shiny. Fortunately, it is a fingerprint magnet. So you have the option of dual wielding the swords, or you also get this piece, which again is in that same white plastic, same detailing. But the nice thing is you can remove the blades from the sword, and you can see there's only one way it can go in because of the shape. And you line that up to the hole. There's only one way it can go in, but once you do that with both swords, you turn it into a very nice, very large double-sided sword. So it is nice that you do have options. I really do like this feature. But for me, I'm going to stick with the dual sword for my display. Alright, next we'll move into the Gorilla mode. And here we have Gorilla in his bot mode. And I must say, he really does look amazing with the white plastic with the pearl in it, as well as the silver accents and the teal accents throughout the body. They really do all combine into one amazing looking bot. So let's get in close to look at some detail here. You can see the chrome for the face, which is very, very well done, especially with the red eyes that are painted. Truly, truly spectacular looking. The mouth does articulate closed, so you can have a more docile look if you prefer. The detail does come down to the chest with the chrome and blue accents. It extends down to the sides here. Again, more teal, some gold paint accents, nice detail along the sides that blend in perfectly with the white pearlescent plastic. Going down the arms, we've got more gold paint, silver accents, as well as on the inside underneath the movable shoulder pads. The silver paint continues. Down along the forearm, you got some teal, and then chrome detail on the knuckles, as well as the chrome fingers. All this comes together to truly make this character shine. As far as articulation in gorilla mode, the head can move up and down rather well. He does have a little bit of side movement, but not much. But lots of head up and down. The shoulders are ratcheted and get you all the way around. But one nice feature is somewhat of a butterfly here that allows you to extend the shoulder out. And what that does is that really helps you pull off the ever popular 4-point stance. And continuing down the arm still, you do get an elbow joint as well as an upper arm and lower arm rotation. One thing you also get is a hidden joint right here, and you can see that it allows you to bring the arm out and pull off the ever so popular beating of the chest pose. Alright, continuing down the body, again you have this nice paint and chrome mixture. Now, as it is in the instructions, there is no waist swivel or ab crunch, because this piece here is tabbed in, and that prevents any kind of motion. But you can cheat, so if you lift up that tab, fold that peg down, put it back, you still have the same look, but that does allow you to utilize some ab crunch, as well as give you a little bit of waist swivel. It does kind of break up the sculpt a little bit when you use it, just because the way the legs fold, but it's there, and it is an option if you choose to do so. Going down the legs, you've got some great silver paint on the thighs and side of the knees, as well as more teal. Great sculpted detail. And then down to the feet, which are die cast, you have some downward motion. Nothing up, but you do get an ankle rocker to the side. Gives you a little bit of play there. It's not too extreme, but it does help. And then the toe can articulate, and it does have a joint, so if you want to really give them a wide stance, you can do that on both feet. And that is gorilla mode in a nutshell. What can I say? I really do enjoy this guy. He's fun to transform back and forth. No complaints at all about either modes, to be honest. So now we will move on to robot mode. Stay tuned. Alright, and here we have Gorilla in his robot mode. And despite how good the Gorilla mode is, this is really where he does really impress me. Just the coloring, the white, the teal, silver, blue, and even the gold on the calves or the shins just looks truly amazing. And that combined with the articulation that he has does make for a very, very cool looking and very, very fun bot mode. So let's get in and take a close look at some of the detail here. There you have the face plate that does come with him. Very Beast Wars-esque as far as I'm concerned. Done very well in chrome. The head does articulate. You get some side to side. You can roll all the way around. Really good up and down as far as looking. And there's a light up feature which does a very, very good job of lighting up those eyes. If we can get it to focus here. Does truly look amazing. It was a little bit finicky getting it to work, and there's a button on the back of the head which you utilize. It's very, very easy to see, but take the head apart and put in the batteries, and that is the result. Very, very well worth the effort. You have your shoulder cannons, which can move up and down, side to side. You have your choice if you want to have them up like this, or down directly on his shoulders, which I think down looks pretty good. Go ahead and turn that off. And I'm going to move my camera up a little bit, just to give me some room to work here. Again, very well detailed with the teal, which comes down over the chest. When you flip the head around, this is the result. Very nicely done teal paint and chrome with a blue lens here, I guess to simulate the Matrix. Again, decked out in silver paint, gold, chrome. It's a very, very well put together color template for this guy. The arm are done the same. You actually shorten the arms for robot mode, but the detail is all still there as far as the chrome and silver paint. So now you still get 180 degrees, sorry, 360 degrees. You still get the butterfly. Now you're limited to about 90 degrees on the elbow bend, but it does work. Coming down to the hands, I didn't actually show the articulation in 8 mode, but we can show it here. You do get wrist rotation, but it can get hampered by the plastic. But what you can do is it actually pivots in to allow you full access to that wrist. And that pivoting does really help give you some good posing options too. There's also a downward pivot, which allows you to get those really cool sword poses. So as far as the sword goes, I'm going to take this out of this hand and we'll assemble one of the swords here. You've got your prong and the corresponding hole there. Just slide it in, and these do hold very, very, very securely. And the fingers, the top two have 2 joints and are individually articulated, so you can move those in, and then the bottom 2, they're fastened together, but there's still 1 joint as far as articulation goes. So you are able to also make a fist very well. And the thumb is on a ball joint with one pin for articulation. Moving down the waist, now that that flap is gone, you can take full advantage of the waist rotation, go all the way around. You do get to utilize that ab crunch now as well. Legs, there's not much, there is a thigh rotation, but it is very, very limited, which is one drawback for this guy. I wish that he had the ability to rotate his legs better. Coming down to the knees, more chrome detail. They are able to bend, and you get, I'd say, more than 90 degrees. And coming down to the legs, a little bit more articulation, but you do get down and up actually with these toes. And one thing I do like is this piston motion here. As you articulate the foot, it slides up and down. That is a great detail. Very nicely painted. And then you get the same amount of an ankle rocker. But altogether, even with the limited movement of the thighs, I think he is able to pull off some really amazing poses. Very, very nice figure. And one that I am happy to have in my collection. I will show you one bit of weapon storage. So when you have your swords assembled, you can see that there is a slot here. If you look at his back, there is the corresponding prongs. So you simply take these, slide it in, and there you go. Weapon storage. It's pretty amazing. And overall, I think he's amazing. But let me show also the faceplate. It does come off easy enough, but now that I said that, it probably won't. There we go. And you simply slide the other faceplate into place. Which it can be a little difficult to get straight, but there you go. That is him with his G1-esque style mouthguard. So overall, very well done, bot mode. And I will actually be right back with my final thoughts. Final thoughts, a definite recommend for me. The only drawback I see is the lack of articulation in the hips while in robot mode. The colored plastic with the pearl, the chrome, all the colored details, the articulation is amazing. It definitely comes together as a very well thought out, well planned, and well executed piece. A definite recommend from me. If you do decide to get one, I picked mine up from toydojo.com. I recommend reaching out to them. They will always treat you right. Their services are amazing. But for now, Thank you for joining me. If you do like what you see, please like and subscribe. And I hope you join me again next time.